Hello, everybody. I've been asked to appear on Oxford University. My name is Hammala Karris, VP. Now, you can call me Ham if you like. Now, I don't know what the VP stands for, but somebody told me once that if it means vice president, it means that if Joe Biden kicks the bucket, he's half dead anyway. If he kicks the bucket, that I'm going to get to be president. Now, that would be fantastic, wouldn't it? For me and the country. Yeah, but that would be fantastic. But anyway, the founders of Austin University have asked me to come on one of their programs, and I decided to shed some of my knowledge. And now, of course, you know that I've been appointed Czar of the border. That's see this hat. That means that I'm a big cheese down at the border, and you have to admit I'm doing a pretty dadgum good job because lots and lots of folks are coming across, and I'm making it easier for them to do that. And that's exactly what my job is to make it easier for the folks to come across the border. And why? Simply because we know very well that most of them are going to register and become Democrats. And the fact that we have to give them cell phones and we treat them like they're tourists. And in fact, I understand that, and I approve of this, and I understand that they kicked some veterans out of hotels and so forth to make room for these folks that are coming across, these future Democrats who come across. I think that's pretty dadgum hospitable, don't you think? I do too. Anyway, now I'm not going to take any questions today. Maybe because nobody's given me the answers yet, so I don't know what questions you're going to ask me or what the answers are going to be. So anyway, I'm here to give you some more information about some important stuff. Now, I made a trip to Poland, as you well know, and I went over there to see how that fellow was doing, and I have to admit he's doing a pretty good job. And while I was over there, I asked him. I gave him a lesson on the passage of time. Everybody's got so much time, passage of time, and most everybody has 60 seconds in a minute and 60 minutes in an hour. But if you don't use your time properly, and you get into a lot of trouble with it, you're not going to have 60 minutes in an hour. The next hour you have may not be 60 minutes, especially the folks in the poorest neighborhoods. They may not have 60 minutes in an hour. So when you get into trouble, you just got to stir it up like you stir up chili, and just move on. But if you don't have 60 minutes in your time, that means that you are in a big pile of doo doo. You know what that's all about. And that's because you have not used your passenger time. Have you not used your passenger time properly? And I'm telling you, you better get with it and use your passenger time properly because everybody's got it. Okay? So, anyway, while I'm over there in Poland, I talked to that fellow about what a job he was doing. But then I said to him, Mr. President or Premier, whatever you are, I didn't know who he was, what his name was, even for that matter. It didn't matter. I was there just for the joyride anyway. Anyway, joyride on your airplane. Yeah, on the citizens' airplane. I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of dollars they cost just to fly me over there to do nothing but have a good vacation, which is what I did, of course. But anyway, I told that guy in Poland, headed by, I says, you're letting a lot of people in over this border, and uh, how come you can do it? I mean, you're causing a hardship for the people that live here in Poland. He said, well, that's the right human thing to do. But he says, but he also come back to me. He came back to me and he said, how about you? Look at all the all those people from all over the world, especially the Chinese. and they're over there to spy on you anyway. That's all most Chinese do in this country, is spy on you, especially those that come illegally. They come in here, steal your secrets and so forth. And I said, but wait a minute, now just a cotton picking minute. That's a good Southern term, cotton picking. You ever heard that before? Well, anyway, I said, yeah, we all let a lot of folks in, but that's for a good, important reason. And that reason is we know they're going to be future Democrats and they're going to vote that way because we need to stay in power all the time. Otherwise, we just won't be able to accomplish all the objectives that Obama set out for us. Yeah, I said Obama. That's right. That's right, Obama. We'll get into that in another presentation. But, oh well. Anyway, so I had a good time over there. Thank you. I appreciate you paying for the bill for me to go over there. And then when I got back to America, I wasn't sure if I was even there because I'm sure glad the pilot knew where to land. So anyway, I had a good time over there, and now I think maybe this is enough for this time. What do you? I'll go. Hey, producer, do you want me to say any more? No, he said no. That's enough. He said that's enough for this time. So anyway. You be sure and tune in to Ostrich University. It's a great program, and I want you to watch. Oh man, alive! This, I mean, it's so good that I can hardly contain myself. Anyway, be sure and tune in as much as you can to Austin University because you're going to hear some of the wisdom from me, the Czar. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye.